Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm gonna try and explain to you guys what has been going on with the Civic. This started 27 days ago, and I initially thought that when we had our issue, I was like, yo, I'm gonna just fix it and then we'll just come back and we'll just keep going with the dyno video. Obviously that hasn't happened, and a lot of you guys have been commenting and wondering where the heck the car is. So I think to accurately start this video, I'm gonna need to take you guys back about 27 days to the day we thought we would be driving the Civic home from the dyno. I hope you guys are having a great day. We are hopefully gonna be having a great day. We have made it. We are back at Nick's shop. We actually smoked him on time too. I don't think we've ever been early to anything ever. And then last time we came to see Nick and this time we came to see Nick, we've showed up early. So this dude should be giving us a gold star, which if you guys know me at all, that's completely unheard of. We took Chris's trailer here today because my trailer's got a bunch of stuff on it. You guys know we're still in the middle of doing the garage floors. So we gotta build some crazy ramp situation here to get this thing off the trailer, because this doesn't have the dovetails. It's a super steep slope. And in case you guys wanted something else to applaud me for other than being early, I did it. I bought a new battery. All the things we've spent money on, and the one thing we never bought was a fucking battery for this car. So it finally won't be dying every 10 seconds. Every time you gotta turn it on, you don't have to boost it. We stopped showing you, but we were always dealing with it. It sucked. It was no fun. Listen, I'm gonna cut you guys off right here. I know there's a couple of you that are watching this that are not happy about me trading the truck for the Jeep, and you're thinking as you're watching me unload, how the hell is he supposed to get his car back to the dyno? Well, something I didn't say in the Jeep video was that one, both my parents and Courtney's parents live close to us now that we moved back to Ontario. So I have trucks at my disposal. I don't like relying on people, so I'm obviously gonna buy a new tow rig. I knew if I bought an old Jeep, I would daily the crap out of it. I didn't want to be, you know, having a brand new truck in my driveway that I don't really use, and then dailying an old Jeep. I wanted to swap them. So I'd rather just get an older tow rig, daily the crap out of a brand new car. I know I don't have to explain myself, but I just felt like filling you guys in. So, okay, back to 27 days ago. There you go, good luck. We also, I don't know if you've seen the video, but we did get a valve exhaust, so we got a 3-inch dump also that you can play with. You just hit on.
Run like full boost, you'll need it open.
Okay.
Like the 2.5-inch exhaust is pretty tiny.
Yeah, no, that's the whole point.
Well, yeah, no, it should be good. We'll probably tune it with it on, like open all the time.
Yeah.
And then maybe we can see what a pull looks like with it like closed.
With it closed?
See how much power you lose.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
Cool, cool.
That'll be sick.
It'll be super cool.
It'll be cool to see the power loss with it closed.
Like I told you guys, we are back here with Nick. There's a couple things that I was telling you he was gonna do, but you're saying that maybe we won't have to do like the boost solenoid, that kind of thing. So
let's see how it goes first. We'll see how much boost it makes. These turbo manifolds have a tendency to creep a lot.
Nice.
So if it creeps a lot, we don't need to add a boost controller. If it doesn't creep, then we'll add a boost controller. Basically, this turbo manifold is way more efficient than the old log turbo manifold, right? All the exhaust gases are nicely directed to the turbo, and that is great for power. It is really bad for turbo or boost control. So the wastegate is what controls boost, and you basically bleed off a bit of the exhaust through the wastegate. The issue with these turbo manifolds is now that it's so efficient, all the exhaust gases want to go through the turbo this way, and they're lazy. Why would they stop, make a turn, and like go out that way?
Yeah, it's not efficient to leave.
Just go, yeah, exactly. Now the turbo is the efficient way to get out as opposed to the wastegate. So that usually means a lot more boost and a lot of creep. So how much, what PSI spring did you put in it? You think? You're guessing?
I want to say it was 10 pounds.
So we'll find out?
We will find out, because I don't really know.
So it's gonna be a surprise.
Yeah. You guys remember when I put in all these gauges? I got rid of the AEM gauge so I could have 3 matching glow shift gauges because I had leftover glow shift gauges. Well, I forgot. We wired the AEM gauge to the ECU so the ECU would read the AFR so that the AFR can be a part of the tune, not just something that you eyeball and look at. When I swap the gauges, the wiring is different for the glow shift gauge, so the glow shift wires can't be put in the ECU, so I fucked everything up by doing that. I didn't even think of it. So we're doing this in a different way now. This is the AFR gauge that I was gonna plug into. This is the stock O2 sensor wire, basically, right?
Yep.
So this is one of the stock O2 sensor wires. We're gonna throw this boy down here, and Nick's gonna give us a stock?
An OEM Denso upstream, like, air fuel ratio sensor. Like, it works best with the K-Pro. It works better than running like an aftermarket like gauge or whatnot.
Which is interesting, because I feel like most of the time you want to buy something aftermarket that works better with whatever, but
the OEM one integrates with the K-Pro better.
So thankfully Nick stocks, like he said, at least 3 of these at all times, because this is a problem that a lot of people have. So we'll toss this guy in. Hopefully that's the only thing that we forgot to do today, and then we can start messing around. These are the big boy straps. Apparently Nick only uses them when he's expecting to make big power. Last time we didn't get the big boy straps. Today we got the big boy strap. He's just running everything right now, trying to get it warmed up. The reason it was running weird and stalling when we were trying to drive it and stuff is that AFR gauge. As soon as he put the AFR gauge back in, it ran way better, idled perfectly fine. He could rev it a little bit. So that's just my bad. I completely forgot that we had that situation happening. We got all the fans on. It's hella loud in here. And I just want to say right now, for any headphone users, RIP, maybe take them out. But we're gonna make proper and the most power with it open, which means it's gonna be so loud. So prepare yourself, take those headphones out. I don't know what you gotta do, but don't say I didn't warn you. I want to say I didn't hear the blow-off valve open. He literally did nothing, and we already almost made as much power as last time. Dude, literally 2 pulls, second pull, 357 foot-pounds of torque. Just nuts, dude. Like, he's not even tuning it yet. He's just trying to find out, like, what's the wastegate spring set to? What's the blow-off valve spring set to? All kinds of dumb shit. That means we're looking good.
That's only 7 pounds.
Oh, really?
So it's not creeping at all.
Which is, I guess, good.
That's good.
But the spring's only a 7-pound spring, we're gonna say?
Yeah, it looks like a 7-pound spring. So we need to add the boost controller and raise the boost.
Cool. You guys can already tell this is going like every other dyno day, basically ever. Everything was going pretty smooth, a couple bumps in the road, but always able to fix the bumps in the road while we're there and get the car ready to go so we can drive it home. Really hit the fan when Nick tried to wire in the boost solenoid. Basically we were running 7 pounds of boost and he wanted to at least double it, so he basically put a little solenoid underneath the hood, and then he went ahead and tried to wire in that to one of the auxiliary outputs of the Honda, which is also part of the K20 harness, and that's just kind of where it all went downhill. All right, so here's what we got going on. Actually, I'm gonna let you explain it because you'll get it right.
Sure, no problem. So nowadays, there's no point in using a manual boost controller. We always use like a Mac valve, basically just a 3-port or a 4-port solenoid, and we let the K-Pro control it. So with this guy, we can have electronic boost control. Works so much better than any manual controller. I can tune it to exactly the desired boost that we're looking for. So basically, we're just gonna wire it up. We hook it up to the boost reference lines from the turbo to the wastegate, wire it into the ECU, and then we have full electronic boost control. So works really well. Pretty simple to set up.
Alright, so that's staying, just a complete mess for now. I feel like everything is getting messy, but we're basically done. We're gonna clean it all up when we get home. We don't wanna chew through Nick's entire day here. You guys can see we got some thick boy hoses coming over to here. I'm gonna have to mount this up somewhere nice and pretty over here. We got the wires come across, zip tied so they don't get chewed up. And then one of the wires goes to the auxiliary thing in the K-tune harness, because the K-tune harness gives you extra.
Exactly, K-tune's nice enough to give you some extra wires in the engine bay in their harness. So basically we use one of those to connect it to the ECU. The ECU, we use the purge control, and that's how the K-Pro can control boost. So,
yeah. Simple. It took a little bit of finagling, but and that's also why I've always had that mess underneath my console. I know you guys see it sometimes in the videos. I got some comments on why this is always such a disaster, but it's literally because we just had to take it out to work on it, and I'm fearful that you would need this.
Yep.
So it's a good thing we didn't dial it in yet, but we're good. We're ready to see if we can double the boosties.
Exactly. Let's see.
It's not priming.
It's not powering up at all.
Because the only thing that's in there is this, but that's still connected. That was for the old gauge.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's some wire that we used.
There's nothing.
What? We literally didn't even do anything. What the fuck? Try it?
Technically 7. My power up 7.
Aha.
Pop the fuse again.
Now, just to make this clear, we did not give up that day. We were fighting with the EK for about 4 hours at Nick's, and then I was like, dude, look, you got other stuff to do. I got other stuff to do. Let's just figure this out another day. We tried replacing main relays, fuses, tracing wiring down. We unplugged the thing that we initially did that messed it all up. And we traced it back to being an ECU issue. He was even jumping connections in the harness to bypass the ECU for some stuff. I don't know what he was doing. He was going crazy that day. So I went home and I was trying to set up meeting up with a friend that has the same car, and I was gonna put my ECU in his car and basically just make sure it was my ECU, but he ended up being super busy. So I bought a new ECU. I waited a week and a half, got it, and when I plugged it in, nothing happened. Oh, for sakes. We got the exact same results that we had been getting with the ECU we had, which, as you guys can guess, was extremely frustrating because we'd ruled it to be an ECU issue, and well, my new ECU still didn't work. Now, it doesn't have Honda in it, but it's not even tripping the main relay. Like when you turn the key on, literally nothing happens. That brings us to today and our adventure back down to see Nick. Morning.
Morning, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good, so this is it.
That's your gift?
I'll give it a try.
Yeah?
See if I can figure it out.
This dude's got an SRT on the dyno, and I feel like that doesn't fit the vibe at all.
No, I know. People come to me, they just want to see how much power stuff makes.
Oh, you're just doing power runs?
This is just here for a couple pulls to see how much power it makes.
Nice.
So, I'm not doing it.
What's he making? You know?
Haven't even done it yet.
No?
You can stick around.
I might stick around to see what happens. I feel like you gotta love the way the world works, dude. I literally buy a Jeep and then I show up to the dyno and there's a Dodge on the dyno that's supposed to be strictly for Hondas. The world's a weird place. Falling from the ceiling, dude. That shit is loud. I didn't realize I was gonna be walking into an absolute dyno session, but is 680 like normal for those cars?
That
or?
was like slightly modded and whatnot. So
I don't know, it's all right.
They make 6.2 liter, supercharged, like easy 680 horse, 650 foot-pounds torque. I guess, is that the goal for the Civic? Yeah.
That would be right where we want to go, but not with a 6.2 liter, with just a tiny little 2 liter. So anyways, we came down here to see Nick today, not to accomplish anything, but literally just to give you the ECU, because like I was saying, we tried everything. We tried changing the main relay, we tried fuses, we tried wires, we've been picking away at this, trying to like figure out what it could be or whatever the case is. And the only thing left to do is put my ECU on a different build and basically just see.
Yeah, we're just gonna verify it, plug it in, see if it'll start, or if it has the exact same problem on another car. If it does, then we know it's the ECU. If it works properly, then we have to delve even deeper into the Civic and see what's going on.
So we were hoping that basically we'd be able to buy that new ECU, put it in, it worked. We bring the car back here, we get it dynoed and everything. So the ECU itself took way longer than I thought it was going to, just to show up. Then all that kind of stuff, and then you guys have been wondering what's going on with the car because we left you hanging. We said we were gonna dyno it and we never did. So I figured I'd give you guys an update. It's not where I want it to be.
Let's rule this out first because this is easy.
Yeah.
And then we'll dig deeper into it.
Okay, alternate ending for this video. I actually ended this video earlier when we were at Nick's shop. We actually went over to K20 and we're gonna try the ECU on one of their cars, but their car wasn't there. Basically, Nick just texted me and he told me K-Pro ECU is good. It started up a car, no problem, which is very good and bad news. Good news because it means we don't have to worry about when we're going through process of trying to find out what's going on, us damaging the new ECU, because that would have been one of the worst things, is like I'm testing something, but it might break the ECU that I just bought. I don't know. It's gonna be a very lengthy and tedious process for us to figure out what exactly it is if it's not the ECU, because we've tested relays and fuses and so much stuff. It has to be something in the wiring, I guess. I don't know. It's gonna be lengthy. I'm not gonna make you guys watch all of it because that could just be the worst video of all time, just me messing with things. I will keep you guys posted though. Obviously we will continue to make videos and hopefully get that thing on the dyno sooner than later, because I would just love to drive that car before the winter hits us hard. So make sure you guys give this video a big fat thumbs up to wish us good luck. I will keep you guys posted. Hopefully we can get to work on that pretty soon and get that car on the street, because it has been way too long since we did that turbo kit and this car is still not on the road and I am not having any of it. So that's all I got for you guys. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks to Nick for helping us as always. Peace out and stay committed.